Following the surprise attack on Fornost, you have agreed to help the ranger, Amathiel, track the villains who captured his friend, Yarian. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Line Unbroken, my progression-style playthrough series of the Lord of the Rings lyric card game. Here I am playing the first quest from the Angmar Awakened cycle, The Wastes of Eriador. So, this is actually the third time I've done this, because the first time I failed the quest, the second time I succeeded, but then I started checking both the recordings for mistakes and discovered that the sound was cutting out at odd points, so it was difficult to follow what I was saying, and so I'm going to have to do it again, which is a bit annoying, but here we go. Oh, I forgot to take a mulligan with this deck, which I do want to do because I want to find a weapon for Dun here. No weapon, okay. Took a mulligan on this deck already, looking for Light of Arnor, and did not find it. But never mind. So, setup. Set pack leader aside out of play. Make Shrouded Hills the active location. Add the time objective to the staging area with Daybreak face up. The first player takes control of a Amathiel. Shuffle the encounter deck. Reveal one card from the encounter deck per player. So let's just move the time objective to one side. It is day. Enemies do not make engagement checks. Forced. When it becomes day, return each enemy in play to the staging area. Forced. At the end of the round, flip this objective. Amathiel. 1 willpower, 3 attack, 3 defense, 3 hit points. Response. After an enemy engages a player, give control of Amathiel to that player. If Amathiel leaves play, the players lose the game. And now we reveal one encounter card per player. Make camp. Well, that's a problematic start. Your companions are exhausted from tireless effort, but you must find a safe place to make camp before you can tend to their needs. Surge. Characters cannot be healed. Response. After make camp is defeated, each player heals up to 3 damage from a hero he controls. Of course, right now there is no damage in play, so it may not be so much of a problem. Biting Wind. When revealed, assign X damage among characters committed to the quest. X is the number of characters committed to the quest. Since it's setup, we are not questing. So that's very nice to see in setup. And Northern Warg. When revealed, each Warg enemy gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. That's fine, that will wear off by the end of the resource phase, so the threat won't actually matter in questing. However, it does make a difference right now because I am going to trigger the response on Merry. After an enemy is revealed, exhaust Merry to reduce your threat by that enemy's threat. So since the when revealed on the Northern Warg increases its threat from 2 to 3, and Merry doesn't say the enemy's printed threat, just that enemy's threat, I reduce my threat by 3, down to 20, and get to start in secrecy, so that's nice. Your enemy's tracks lead you across the North Downs towards Angmar. In the barren lands between you and that dread realm, the nights are black and bitter cold, but it is the howling of wargs that gives you chills. While it is day, each hero gets +1 willpower. Forced. When it becomes night, raise each player's threat by 1. Draw in. There's my weapon. Okay. So, well, since I am now in secrecy, I can pay 1 for this Kelvin Traveller. After he enters play, look at the top card of the encounter deck. If it is a location, you may discard it. It is a location, but I don't want to discard it. It's only 2 threat. It's really not that bad. I suppose, actually, if I go to make camp, it'll be 4 threat, which I might want to do. Well, I'll think about that. Technically I should make the decision now, but obviously it really matter. Play the Hobbit pony now, but obviously it's irrelevant this round. Play the Spear of the Mark on Jin here. Could play the Hobbit pipe, though ideally those are intended for my wandering tooks. Let's play this Darren Fuse. Draw 2 cards. There's a wandering took, which I can't afford. Under the circumstances, I might actually discard a sneak attack. Yeah, discard the sneak attack. Yeah, let's play the Ancient Mavin. And yeah, thinking about it, even though there's no damage in play at the moment, I want to not have side quests sticking around, so I'm going to discard the Red Country. And of course now over here this deck is also in secrecy, and so it can pay 1 for an Athelian Lookout, and look at the top card of the encounter deck, and if it's an enemy, discard it. Okay, it is not an enemy. I can play Build a Pony for free since I control Sam. Yeah, let's hold on to my pipes. This deck that wants to draw cards more than this one, so I can wait for some tooks. I suppose I could put one on Mary just on the off chance that I get play free to choose. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. So, Wild Stage, here gets +1 willpower. There is going to be 3 threat plus 1 more card in the staging area, and I'm questing to make camp. So 2, 4, 8, 11, 15, 16. Where is my threat by 1 for Glorfindel? Okay, so I revealed the North Downs and a White Warg, which takes 1 damage from Tharlin. So there's 5 threat in the staging area. I make 11 progress, which is exactly enough. The side quest is explored. I don't get the benefit, but I avoid any negative effect of having lots of quest cards in play that might come up to the Ancient Mavin triggers, and I draw 3 cards. Travel to the North Downs. Yeah, I'm tempted to engage this Northern Warg. Yeah, okay, I'll engage this Northern Warg over here. Response after an enemy engages a player, give control of a mark equal to that player. So the Shadow, oh, it also readies Sam and draws me a card for Pippin. Now, actually, if I defend with Sam, I can kill the Northern Warg. So I'm going to go for that. He's defended with 2, +1 for each quest card in play, so it's technically 4. Oh, if that's done here, attacks into the staging area for 5 and kills the White Warg, then these 2 attack for 5 and kill the Northern Warg. And now let's do this properly for the first round. though I'll skip over it more subsequently. Control R. At the end of the round, flip this objective. Nightfall. It is night. Progress cannot be placed on quest cards. Encounter card effects cannot be cancelled. Forced when it becomes night, reveal an encounter card. And forced at the end of the round, flip this objective. So this creates sort of a rhythm to the quest where you can only make progress every other round while it's day, and you can only cancel encounter card effects every other round while it's day. So basically you want to try and deal with as much as you can during the day because everything is worse at night. So, when it comes night, reveal an encounter card. Modern Warg. So once again, I will trigger Mary off that, exhausting it to lower my threat by 3. And forced when it becomes night, raise each player's threat by 1. And control N. Another Spirit of the Mark, that's nice to see. Timely Aid, okay, I am definitely going to play Elrond's Council during the planning phase to get straight back into secrecy so that I can play this Timely Aid for 1. Top 5 cards. Okay, there's only one ally in there, who, as long as I was in secrecy when I played him, would have been free, so I didn't really save anything, but I accelerated my deck a bit. Could play the Wandering Took. Could also play the Covenant Traveller. Yeah, I would like to have just one more spirit resource. That would be really nice. No, okay. I'm going to play the Took. And then I'm going to play Hobbit Pipe onto the Took. And then we're going to move him over here. Over here, well, I'm going to play the second Spirit of the Mark onto Doom here. And let's bring up Bilbo, find another Hobbit Pipe. And obviously he's more willpower. There we go, another Hobbit Pipe. Still one more pipe left in this deck, which means I don't want to put a pipe on Bilbo, because I might want to kill him off and play a new copy to find the final pipe. But I will put one on Mary. Now, I no longer have +1 willpower on each of my heroes, but there's only 2 threats in the staging area. It's quest 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13. I also can't make quest progress, so I don't have to go all out. So I'm just going to hold back Glorfindel. You're lost in the wilderness. You've lost your way in the vastness of Arnor. You must search around until you can find your trail again. When revealed, each player places all cards in his hand, face down underneath, lost in the wilderness. force when Lost in the Wilderness is defeated, you return each card underneath to its owner's hand. So, here go my hands. It's not too bad. I've gotten out a decent number of cards already. And of course I'm going to hopefully explore this next round. Plus side of Lost in the Wilderness is it adds no threat to the staging area, so I can be pretty confident that I'm exploring the North Downs. Bloodthirsty Warg takes the damage from Farlin, so there's 4 threats in the staging area. I would make 9 progress, but of course I can't put progress on the quest, so I just explore the North Downs and that's it. And yeah, it's a slight risk, but I'm going to engage this Northern Warg with Ready Sam and draws me a card from Pippin. And Marthiel will defend, deal 1 damage to the defending character. Hopefully I'll find a Warden of Healing soon enough. I can attack for 7. Kill it, and Dinahir attacks into the staging area for 7 and kills this one. So I've lost my hands, but other than that, everything is looking pretty great. Well, a few points of damage as well. Flip back to day, Control N. Quick Strike could be useful. Balance Cancel obviously is nice to have. Obviously I'm not playing with him here. I'll play the Dunedain Mark on Jin here, so he will have 8 attack into the staging area, which, along with the point of damage from Farlin, I think is enough to kill any enemy in the quest, apart from the boss enemy at the end. I'm going to move this Wandering Took over to here. And now that's quest. Plus 1 willpower on heroes again. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 13, 14. I only need 4 progress, and the staging area is empty. 14. Don't think I can get that much threat out of 2 cards. 10 threat from 2 cards would be pretty difficult. It would require a lot of surges. But I suppose I may as well put it up to 16. And obviously I'm questing to Lost in the Wilderness. Called from Angmar. Each player deals 1 damage to a hero he controls. Attached to the current quest, condition attachment with text tweak each dominated character's printed text boxes with it were blank except for keywords and traits. So obviously I will damage Glorfindel and Farlin. But no threat added to the staging area. And Sudden Darkness. If it is night, raise each player's threat by 4. If it is day, flip the time objective to nightfall. That's annoying because it means that I won't be able to actually explore Lost in the Wilderness this round. So we flip to nightfall, which raises each deck's threat by 1. And reveals a card. Reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play, so that's another 2 cards. A Northern Warg, which Warg only gets +1 threat, so use my threat by 3, and a White Warg. And because damaged characters' text boxes are blank, these do not take damage from Farlin. Also, I have lost 3 willpower because my heroes no longer have extra willpower. but there's only 6 threats in the staging area. However, I am going to play Arnor's Council because even though the threat reduction is useless, even though the extra willpower is useless, I can reduce my threat and draw a card with this Hobbit Pipe. Okay, I think I really don't want to engage the Northern Warg this time round. Since Amathiel already has a damage on him, I don't have healing, and I happen to know that one of the shadow effects is +1 attack for each quest card in play, so that would be +2. Yeah, it's too big a risk. So I will not engage anything, but Dun here will attack into the staging area and kill the White Warg, prioritizing the White Warg because it has lower engagement cost. So at the end of the round we flip back to day again. Control M, get rid of Westerness, and another Dunedain Mark. Well, let's play this Master of the Forge. Forced him to search the top 5 cards of my deck. There we go, Light of Valinor. Resourceful would also be nice, but I'm sure I'll find it on a subsequent round. Play Light of Valinor, and play the Dunedain Mark, also onto Glorfindel. And over here, I will play the Stagger of Westerness onto Glorfindel. I'm just going to move these over a bit so that I definitely remember that this Caldean Traveller is not in play. So there's 2 threat in the staging area, and I'm questing 2 Lost in the Wilderness again. 2, 4, 6, 10, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 versus 2. Shrouded Hills, which does not gain Surge because there are 2 quest cards in play. And Pressing Needs, Doomed 2. Either search the encounter deck and discard card for an encounter side quest and reveal it, or choose a different quest card in play to be the current quest until the end of the phase. Well, I happen to know that there are only 2 encounter side quests in this encounter deck. One of them is Make a Camp, which I have already explored, and the other is Lost in the Wilderness, which I am currently questing to. So I don't have a choice here. I can search for another side quest, but there isn't one. So I have to choose a different quest to be the current quest. So I have to switch from Lost in the Wilderness to the main quest instead. At some point I'll get these hands back, I'm sure. So now I'm questing to the main quest, and I make 16 progress. I will travel to the Shrouded Hills. Once again, I will not engage anything. And actually, no, hang on. Hang on. I could advance the quest right now if I wanted to. I'm actually not sure that I want to. A lot of the time, it would be it can be kind of advantageous to advance the quest like early, because obviously here the +1 willpower during the day on your heroes is useful, but the threat raise when it becomes night can be an issue. However, these decks are pretty solid when it comes to threat reduction, so I'm not super concerned about that. Whereas the next stage, the thing when it becomes night, is that you have to discard an ally, and I might rather hold on to my allies. However, actually I will exhaust Mary and the Hobbit Pony to commit him to the quest, and he has +1 willpower. So, in fact, I make 19 out of the 20 progress. I could advance, as I said, because I could play Quick Strike with Dun here to kill this Northern Warg, but I'm not going to. I'll travel to the Shrouded Hills. In the combat phase, Dun here will kill the Northern Warg in the staging area. At the end of the round, he flips a Nightfall, raise each deck's threat by 1, and reveal a card which is doomed to, and basically nothing else because we're not questing right now, so I can't change to a different quest. Control N. Empty staging area is very handy. That's the thing. Let's use my Master of the Forge. No attachments. Guess I may as well play this Hobbit Pony. Put it on Pippin. Because if nothing else, it means that I can hold him back, and so when I reveal the Bitter Wind, deal X damage among characters committed to the quest, where X is the number of characters committed to the quest. He won't be committed yet, and then I commit him afterwards. So, speaking of committing to the quest, 2, 4, 7, 10. The staging area is empty. I suppose I do want 5 progress to clear the Shrouded Hills. $11, 12, 13, 14. Warg's down. You need to play card effects. Travel the first player searches the encounter deck and discard powerful Warg enemy, reveals it and puts it into play engaged with him, shuffle the encounter deck. And Eriador wastes. Okay, that's 7 threat. Explore the Shrouded Hills and nothing else. Okay, so I could do the Wargs down here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going to travel to the Warg's Den. So I search the encounter deck for a Warg. I have to reveal it, so I should not take one with Surge. I would rather not deal the damage for them engaging me. But I can grab a Northern Warg. So, put it into play engaged with me. I did reveal it, so I exhaust Mary, lower my threat by 3, and then I play Quick Strike. Done here, attacks for 2, 3, 4, 5, and kills it. at the end of the round. We flip back to day. Control N. Okay. Let's do the forge. Still no attachments. Let's move this took back over here. Since I have a free to choose, it might be relevant. And let's quest to Lost in the Wilderness again. 2, 4, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, against 3, and we reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. Each player must choose either discard the highest cost ally he controls, also exclude the counter deck and discard part of the Warg enemy, reveal it tonight to the staging area. So, okay, there's 3 threat. I need 5 progress. And there's 1 more card after this. Yeah, let's grab a hunting pack, deal it 1 damage, and exhaust Mary to lower my threat by 3. And and then let's also have the White Warg, which takes damage from firing. Shuffle the encounter deck, and final card of staging is a Bloodthirsty Warg, which takes the damage from Barlin. So I've added 2, 4, 7 threat to the staging area. I make 7 progress, which is enough to explore the Warg's Den and Lost in the Wilderness, which takes away call from Angmar, so all my characters have their text back. It didn't have the text before, so Thalin is not dealing damage. So now, in order to travel to the Eriador Wastes, the first player engages a Warg enemy in the staging area and deals its shadow card. Kind of a risky proposition with Amalthea already being damaged. But yeah, I probably do something with this. Okay, so I'm going to move this chook back over here. This deck goes down by 3, this deck goes up by 3. This deck will pay 3 for a greeting, drop this deck by 6, just hold the pipe, draw a card, ask for offers, nice to see. And I will travel to the Eriador Wastes, engaging the White Warg. So for the force effect, I deal 1 damage to the Rindel Scout. Sam readies And I draw a card for Pippin, Warden of Healing, just what I wanted. Oh, and I had to do it a shadow card as part of the travel cost. And now in the combat phase I do it another shadow card, and the Martial will defend. I think, yeah. +1 attack. And possible. Oh! +1 big damage character. It should be another +4. Okay. All is not lost. Encounter card effects. Recalculate. Our sneak attack is Warden of Healing. Exhaust and heal, and Marthiel, and Glorfindel. So now that's only +2, so it's a total of +3. So it's attacking for 5, which a Marthiel would survive. So I'll go with that. And then, of course, well, Glorfindel can kill it by himself. And Dune here can kill this bloodthirsty dog. Warden of Healing comes back to my hand at the end of the phase. Flip to Knight to reveal a card. Okay, I'll be exhausting Mary to lower my threat for that. Control M. So Mary is exhausted. And okay, we're drawing the right things here. Grab Hobbit Pipe. So, okay, let's play this Wandering Took. And then let's put a Hobbit Pipe on him. And let's play this Honor Guard. And let's play this Leaf Brooch onto Glorfindel. I'm not currently in secrecy, but I can get into secrecy by moving a Took. Oh, my Took's in the middle since they keep going back and forth. And I'm going to want a bit more space. Yep, there you go. Space, and I guess I'll move the pack leader out of the way so it doesn't look like I'm already engaged with him. So, yeah, let's play another Took. Do another pipe. Move him over here. Down by 3. Up by 3. Pay 4 for the Warden of Healing and Asphalt. Pay 1 for a Keldrin Traveller. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. It is a location, and I will discard it. I can't afford that greeting in my hand. Didn't think of that. But okay, let's move this tip as well. So if I reveal sudden darkness, I can play free to choose, and well, or if I reveal a doomed card, I can play free to choose and exhaust all 4 of these pipes. So questing, there is 6 threat in the staging area. Quest for 1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15. Let's do some healing right away. 15. Effectively 17, because I'm going to drag Pippin. And we reveal Biting Wind. Okay, how many characters are committed to the quest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Gryffindor as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just dealt 3 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. And Cauldron Angmar, of course. Oh, I could have cancelled a bunch of damage, and I would have. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. I cancel the damage now. When it comes to the same thing. This attaches I've added no threat to the staging area, so I explore the Eriador wastes. I don't have to engage these hunting packs, even with -1 engagement cost for each damage character. It's only a -3 and -5, and that +2 from Pippin. So their engagement cost is like 37 against this deck and 39 against this one. Well below my threats. So I will not engage them. I will, however, pay 1 to move this Dunedain mark from Glorfindel to Jim here, so he attacks into the staging area for 9 and kills a hunting pack. We'll flip back to day. Control N. A copy of Bilbo, so I can feel free to kill the first one. Excellent. And Gandalf, that's nice. Exhaust my Master of the Forge. No attachments in there. Still can't afford Greeting because I've paid a resource to move the Dunedain mark. Okay, I want to do some healing. Let's heal Sam and Thalin. And then yeah, we have enough pipes on ticks. I can give one to Pippin. Enough pipes on wandering tooks, I should say. Pippin is in fact a took. So yeah, okay. Quest phase, sneak attack, Gandalf, draw 3 cards. Okay, and timely aid. Getting lookout. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. It is Rugged Country. So it's going to be 5 threat in the staging area, plus 1 more card. Heroes have plus 1 more power. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 14, 18, 20. This is massive overkill. Reveal that, and Predatory Wolves. I mean, I could just discard Gandalf on this side. But I'd quite like to hold on to him. Doing well at staying below engagement costs, so that's not really a concern. I'm also doing pretty well for willpower, though I'll get tougher once I advance. I still have Wolves of Angmar left in. Well, let's just go grab 2 Northern Wargs, I think. It allows a total of 10 threat between them. Because they're each boosted twice and they boost the hunting pack twice. That still only brings it to 15 threat, and also I exhaust Mary to drop my threat by 4 on the second one. And I still make 5 progress. 5, this is discarded, and we advance the quest. Wargs have pursued you into the wastelands. They hound your every step, slowing your progress by day and attacking you when the sun has set. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until X Warg enemies are discarded. X is the number of players in the game. Add each discarded enemy to the staging area. So, shuffle into encounter deck. And okay, there's 1. And there's 2. Each night, another member of your company is caught at the edge of the firelight and dragged away. The sounds of snarling and screaming echo in the darkness. Forced, when it becomes day, each player draws 1 card. Forced, when it becomes night, discard 1 non-objective ally from play. Discard 2 non-objective allies instead if there are 3 or more players in the game. So, in the travel phase, obviously we travel to the rugged country. Gandalf is back in my hand. So I'll exhaust Asphalt to put 2 progress on the rugged country. So, do I engage an enemy here? Yeah, I think I do. So, let's engage the White Ward. Deal 1 damage to an affiliate lookout. Ready Sam. And draw a card for Pippin. And a resourceful, finally. Get a shadow card. And Marthiel will defend. No damage. And I have plenty of attack. Jin here attacks into the staging area of 1-9 and kills a hunting pack. Then, at the end of the round, Nightfall, reveal an encounter card, North Downs, and discard a non-objective ally from play. I will discard Bilbo. Control N. Right. Oh, Astral Forge can do his thing now. And find here my last Doom Down mark. So let's play Bilbo. Go search my deck for that last Hobbit pipe, which I will immediately play onto Bilbo. Over here, let's put Resourceful onto Glorfindel. Play Glorfindel Scout for free. Play the Doom Down Mark onto Glorfindel. I'm not going to play the Kelbian Traveller because I want to save my resources so I can play this Greeting with relevant. Let's do some healing, heal, and Marthiel, and Farlin. And yeah, then let's just ready the Warden. Don't need the second Master of the Forge. Heal Sam and Glorfindel. Now there is 7, 10 threat in the staging area. Request for 1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 17, 19. Pretty good. Reveal Biting Wind. Okay, how many characters are committed to the quest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wolf of Angmar, which takes the damage from Farlin, and surges into a Bloodthirsty Warg, which takes the damage from Farlin. It's 3 threat to the staging area. I make 6 progress. I can only make 1 to explore the rugged country. I will travel to the North Downs. Use asphalt to put 2 progress on them. I will pay 2 for this Warden's Greeting. It only costs 2 because it is the first spirit event I have played this round and I have a loot brooch. So it has secrecy 1. Oh, sorry. Mistake. I should have dropped my threat by 2 for that bloodthirsty wildlife. I would have ignored the Wolf of Angmar. Because it's only 1 threat, it doesn't really feel worth it. So yes, I play that greeting and drop this depth threat by 6. Down to 15. And exhaust 5 hobbit pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tests of will, very nice to see, and unexpected courage. Plus 1 attack for each damaged character is potentially a thing, so I might not engage. Yeah, I will not engage. Yes. No, it'd still be. There are too many damaged characters. So I do not engage anything. Done here. Attacks into the staging area for 9 and kills this hunting pack. When it becomes day, each player draws a card. Draws 4, and my second Warden of Healing. Excellent. Control M. Quick strike is good. Another resourceful. Probably I'll get an extra resource. First, the Master of the Forge. Nothing. Oh, I don't have 2 raw resources to play this Master of the Forge. I will play the Feldwing Traveller and play the second resourceful. Play Unexpected Courage onto Dun here. Play Resourceful onto Dun here. Play this Honor Guard. Actually, I'll play the Resourceful using Dun here's resource, so I still have 1 for a quick strike if I want it. Heal up. Farming and Sam. And now questing. 2, 4, 5, 7 threat in the staging area. I will quest for 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, and we reveal Biting Wind. Cancel it. Reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. That's just 1. Eriador Wastes. Okay. so I make 11 progress. However, because Eriador Wastes is in the staging area, I can only put 5 progress on the quest. I will, of course, travel to the Eriador Wastes, engaging this Wolf of Angmar, readying Sam, drawing a card for Pippin, create a shadow card, and Matthew will defend. +1 for each quest card in play, so that puts it up to 3 against a Matthew's 3. No damage. Glorfindel can kill it by himself. Oh no, it should have had another shadow card. It does shadow card for the travel cost and one more in the combat phase, which did nothing. Down here attacks into the staging area and can kill anything. So he will kill the Bloodthirsty Warg and the Northern Warg. At the end of the round, Victor Knight reveals a card, Dooms 2, which 2. This deck will play free to choose, so Dooms 2 up 2 and then down 2 again, exhausting all 5 Hobbit Pipes. Remove each damaged character from the quest, but we're not questing right now. And of course, forced to discard an ally. Yeah, I mean, I've just drawn another Bilbo, so I could discard him, but he has a pipe attached, so I'd rather not. However, I can discard my Master of the Forge. He's not really doing that much for me anymore. And control N. All these pipes are exhausted. Okay, I'm extra resources from resourcefuls. I am not currently in secrecy, but I have no particular use for the leadership resources otherwise, so let's just play Arnor Scout. That's slightly out of order there. This deck is in secrecy. Play this resourceful. Play this Dagger of Westerness. Play 2 more Wandering Tooks. I'm not quite to the point where I can drop this deck down to 0 threat, but I'm getting there. I guess I'll play the second Leaf Brooch, prevent in here. Yeah, okay. So there's 2 threats in the staging area. I should do some healing. So obviously heal Farlin and Sam, and then Glorfindel and one Tooks. So it's quest for 1, 3, 5, 7, 5, 8, 11, 13, 15. I only need 3 progress. Reveal predatory wolves. It is getting to the point where I could consider just discarding the allies, but also I can deal with the enemies, so let's hold on to those allies. So hang on, there's 2 threats in the stadium. I'm questing for 15. I only need 3 progress. Well, given Asphalth, I only really need 2. 1 rather. So yeah, let's go Northern Warg. Maybe not double Northern Warg, that would put me straight up to 12 threat. But yeah, maybe a white Warg for the other one. So that's a 3 threat. I exhaust Mary, drop my threat by 3. It is now possible for this deck to go down to 0 threat if it wants. And a Bloodthirsty one. And these all took damage from farming. So 3, 6, 9 threat added. I make 4 progress and explore the Eriador wastes. Yeah, okay, so then let's I might optionally engage this white warg. What are the encounter deck with that? Plenty of it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to optionally engage this white warg here. Have to assign 2 damage to a character I control. And we'll just cancel the damage. And defend with a Wandering Took. As one of this destroys a character, remove all progress from the current quest. Okay. So that will kill the Took and remove all progress. And then I'm going to play Elbereth Gilthoniel. 64. And I can put, after an enemy attacks me, I can put it on the bottom of the encounter deck. A non-unique enemy. The Octagon image doesn't have the errata. Well, it doesn't have either of the errata, the one that makes it only work on non-unique enemies, and the one that corrects the title to A Elbereth Gilthoniel rather than O Elbereth Gilthoniel. Either way. And then, because my threat was lower than the enemy's engagement cost, I have to raise my threat to its engagement cost, which in fact doesn't say printed engagement cost, so I have to factor in Pippin and go up to 22. And now, done here, can attack twice, kill these. When it becomes day, each deck draws a card. And then you control N. Resourcefuls. So let's get another unexpected courage onto Din here. I could just play Club Traveller at full price at this point. Yeah, this deck is not playing anything. All it could play is Gandalf, which I suppose I could do. Play Gandalf, drop back into Secrecy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop back into Secrecy. And yeah, I'm going to play the full 3 for this Goblin Traveller. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. It is not a location, so I can't discard it, but I can cancel it. Do some healing, so 2 off Glorfindel, and do these 2 ticks. Now questing. There's 2 threats in the staging area. I want 15 progress. So let's see, 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 14, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. First reveal is Predatory Wolves. I will play a Test of Will to cancel it. Since I have a Leaf Brooch, this Test of Will, and this is the first Spirit event I played this round, it gains Secrecy 1, so I can play it for free. And Cold from Angmar. Okay. Damage here and here. It attaches to the quest. But I've added no threat to the staging area, so I'm quested for 25 against 2, and I'm at 23 progress. So the Cold from Angmar is discarded as I advance the quest. You cannot go on like this. You must do something to discourage the wargs from pursuing you any further. I mean, personally, I feel like I definitely can go on like this for quite a while with no real trouble, but, you know, whatever the quest card says. Flip the time objective to Nightfall, which forces me to reveal a card, which is a white warg, which will take 1 damage from Farming. And I will exhaust Mary to drop this dex threat by 2. Add Pack Leader to the staging area. It's added, not revealed. So I can't trigger Mary or Farming. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until X warg enemies are discarded. X is 1 less than the number of players in the game. Add each discarded enemy to the staging area. 1 less than the number of players because 1 player essentially gets the pack leader. Okay, and this was discarded and added, not revealed, so again it does not take damage from Tharlan. If you can defeat the alpha male, that will scatter the pack. Pack leader cannot take damage unless there are at least 5 progress tokens on this stage. Forced, when it becomes day, discard all progress from this stage. The players cannot defeat this stage while pack leader is in play. If pack leader is destroyed, the players win the game. And pack leader, of course, 4, 5, 4, 8, engagement plus 1, cannot have attachments, cannot be optionally engaged. Forced, after pack leader engages you, exhaust a character you control for each warg enemy engaged with you. So, I am not going to make any optional engagements. Pack leader will engage. I have to exhaust a character I control for each warg enemy engaged with me, which is 1, the pack leader. So I guess I'll just exhaust a Matthew. I'll exhaust anything we look at. It doesn't really matter. Pack leader attacks. Gandalf will defend. After this attack, attacking enemy engages the next player, then makes an immediate attack. Deal a new shadow card for that attack. Okay. So the rules is here. And I have to exhaust a character I control for each warg enemy engaged with me, which is once again just the pack leader. So I'll exhaust him here. And then I will bring a Matthew over here. And he will defend this attack. Then the player discards 1 attachment he controls for each quest card in play, which is only 1. So I'll just discard the leaf brooch, it's not that important. And exhaust my 2 honor guards to cancel the damage to a Matthew. Now, because there is no progress on the quest here, Gandalf took 1 damage from the attack, I cannot deal damage to the pack leader. However, Doom here can still attack into the staging area twice and kill both of these. At the end of the round, I discard Gandalf, flip back to day, which returns all enemies to the staging area, and I would discard all progress from the quest stage if there was any. Extra resources. So yeah, notable of course, the pack leader cannot have attachments and cannot be optionally engaged, but it is not immune to player card effects. So I can attack it with Doom here, to pick an incredibly pertinent example. Okay, so now which deck do I want to draw cards? I suppose, yeah, I want to be thinking about How much threat reduction can I get? There are 2 cancels and 1 greeting in this discard pile, so there should be some more threat reduction left. Whereas this one... 1 greeting, 1 free to choose. Okay, so there should be threat reduction left on both sides, but I think I will move the chooks over here. So this deck goes down to 13 threat, and this deck goes up to 28. And then I pay 3 for greetings, drop this deck to 22, and exhaust 1, 2, 3, 4 Hobbit Pipes to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Play down's rings. Draw 2, discard Light of Valinor. Play down's rings again. Discard Light of Valinor again. Okay. Move 1 chook back, so I get back into secrecy. And can take advantage of the secrecy 1 from the leaf brooch on this greeting. To drop this deck. 6. Draws 2 Hobbit Pipes. Draw 2 cards. Play another Covenant Traveller. You know, a little while back when I played Free to Choose on the Doom's 2 card, I should have played both Free to Chooses, because there's no reason why you can't play more than 1 Free to Choose off the same threat raise and actually get a net reduction rather than just negating the raise. The thing is, obviously, I was sort of saving my threat reduction to trigger my Hobbit Pipes more, but Free to Choose is kind of an unreliable card for that, depending on the number of threat raises. I could have potentially used it early on, just when it became night and I raised my threat by 1, but it seemed less worth it. And... okay, so... I think probably what I should do here is just play Gandalf. That'll probably give me the best score that I can get. I'm gonna play this last resourceful for the hell of it. Over here. Yeah, I don't quite have enough to play the Greeting and Gandalf, so actually I get more threat reduction out of the Greeting than I do out of Gandalf. So, okay. Greeting it is. Drop down to 13 threat. Why not play Timely Aid? And grab this Cuddling Traveller. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. It is not an enemy. Rather, it's not a location. So, I need to get 5 progress onto the quest. It's not really going to be difficult. It's a quest for 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 29, 31, 32. I reveal a bloodthirsty warg, which takes a damage from Tharman, and I exhaust Mary to lower my threat by 2. And Called from Angmar, which I will cancel. So I'm questing for 32 against 8. I make 24 progress out of the 5 that I needed. So now that there is at least 5 progress on the stage, the pack leader can take damage. So let's do some healing. I'll exhaust my Wardens to heal Glorfindel and Tharman and Bilbo, and why not ready Warden and heal some more. Those two. And now I'll play Quick Strike with Done here to attack into the staging area against the pack leader. Oh, sorry. I pay 1 from Glorfindel to move this Dunedain mark. So Dunhir now attacks into the staging area for 10. I didn't actually move the extra mark, but deals 6 damage. Now, yeah, actually, in the encounter phase, I will optionally engage this Northern Warg. Which, oh no, yeah, okay. Which readies. Sam draws me a card. I was hoping for my last Elrond's Council. Okay, never mind. Sam can defend. I forgot that I'd quested with a Matthew. +1 attack, so he would take 2 damage, but I can cancel that damage. Dunhir can kill off this bloodthirsty warg for the hell of it, and then attack the pack leader again, doing another 6 damage and killing it. So hopefully this recording has worked out and not cut big holes in the audio like last time. That worked out very nicely in the end. The quest can definitely drag on a bit because you can only make quest progress every other round, and then there's the treachery, which makes it night and pushes you to an extra round each time. Or if you really at night, it just raises your threat, which I would have been quite happy to see that because I had free to choose ready to go. But it was not to be. It's a pretty good score for 12 completed rounds. Obviously, victory points and not a lot of threat. Which usually is a concern in the quest because, as I say, it goes on for a while, so just the natural threat rate at the end of each round, and then the extra threat raise every time it becomes night on stage 1. And of course, stage 1 is often the stage that you spend the most time on because it's just where you have, where you have to spend time amassing a suitable board state and potentially clearing the side quests. Oh yeah, of course. The what's it called, the Eriador wastes, that as well, and the treachery that makes you switch to a different quest. Those obviously can sort of throw plans into disarray. Where when I got the treachery, what was it, pressing needs, doomed to, and either search the encounter deck for a side quest and reveal it, or change to a different quest. When I got that, obviously, if I hadn't revealed that, then I would have cleared Lost in the Wilderness that round, instead of just putting a bunch of progress on the main quest. And so it was then 2 rounds later I cleared Lost in the Wilderness, and 2 rounds after that I cleared the main quest, whereas if I'd cleared Lost in the Wilderness the first time, I probably could have quested hard enough to clear the main quest in one go. But I didn't have the option. So yeah, a few of the encounter cards can conspire to make you take even longer than you otherwise would, just off the back of having to only being able to make quest progress every other round. And generally your threat ends up high, but of course I built very much around not having my threat end up high. It all worked out quite effectively. Yeah, I never found Arwen or Elfhelm. They weren't that important. Arwen would have been nice for the extra defense on the Marthiel, but I managed to clear out all the damage by the end. Pretty much, I think there might be... yeah, there's still damage on there. Yeah, just the 1 damage on the board. Yeah, very pleased with how that turned out. Being able to kill the pack leader with Dun here was handy, because of course usually you'd be on stage 3, the pack leader can't be optionally engaged, so you can't engage him during the day unless you have some sort of player card effect which lets you engage an enemy, especially like Son of Arnor or Westfold Outrider or Tactics Aragorn. Or of course if you reveal Eriador Wastes, because then the travel cost is that you engage an enemy in the staging area and deal with a shadow card. You could use that to engage the pack leader during the day, but generally you cannot engage the pack leader during the day, so you spend the day making the progress, then at night you tread water and the pack leader will naturally engage the first player, unless the first player has managed to drop their threat down to 0. I suppose with Pippin in the mix, dropping my threat down to 2 would have been enough, which actually this deck could have done. But still, pleased that I managed to use Isle Vertical Pony, although not as impressively as in one of the recordings where the audio got screwed up, where I played Isle Vertical Pony and had to increase my threat to 42. 1 round later, it was back down to 22. And I think it was 20 by the end of the game, so one can assume that if all else being the same, without that increase from 20 to 22, this deck would in fact have been at 0 threat by the end of the game. Didn't quite manage that this time, though. I suppose I got... what did I increase for Albert? Was it 6 threat? From 14 to 20? So take away that 6, I could have moved it Took and been at 0 threat. Yeah, threat reduction can do some crazy things if you really focus on it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.